Who?
Grandma.
Oh.
And I was a driver. So on the first vacation I come home after I met her, I said, my uncle has a car, Frank, and no, Peter, and Peter's other name was Sid. I always get confused about Peter. Some people call him Sid and some people call him Peter. Anyhow, he had a kind of a clunker car, a little Chevy. And he said, anytime you need a car, come and get it. He said, I don't know how to use it. I mostly ride with friends and buddies here, fellow drinkers and friends. Anyhow, I said, oh, thanks. I said, and so when I get home, the first thing I did, I said, so I like to get that car. There's no car available to me around my house. And so he said, oh, come on, get it. So I did. And zoom, right up there, and I said, hey, just come and we'll learn to drive. We'll practice out in the boonies somewhere first. And I said, you won't have any trouble learning because it's more a boogeyman thing than it is just doing it. So we started out. Well, unfortunately, when I went the second trip, I said, I think you're kind of ready. We'll drive in a little more traffic area. So we're going through some little small town, I think it was Beverly, Massachusetts, which is north and out towards the water from Lowell. And I drove out to the area and I said, now, come on, you get in. Now, I said, we'll just drive down through this little small town so we won't see a lot of traffic or anything. And just take your time now. This was not the first day or anything. We'd driven more than a couple of days, I'm pretty sure by now.
Oh.
Anyhow, I knew that she knew how to turn it on, drive it, start it up. So we come into this town and we're going down a hill and she gets excited and says, we're going pretty fast. I said, take your time. The next thing I know, bang, bang, bang. She had about 5 cars on the side of the road going down the hill.
No.
I kept saying, slow down, stay out of the road. Don't get over some. Oh, the cars are coming the other way. Like, Jesus, let's get any catch me. I'll never get insurance again. Keep going, but try stop hitting them. Finally, we got through there, and I said, don't go too fast, but hurry up. And finally, she came to a place where she could stop, and she says, I said, I'm a nervous wreck. And I said, you're not half a nervous wreck. I am, because I'm insured. So you get out and watch me for a while. Well, I just, at first she was worried, and then she started laughing, and she thought, well, that'll teach you to rush me. I said, I wasn't trying to rush her. I thought you just wanted to learn to drive. She said, I do. Let's go again. I'm had it. That's all for this trip. Every time I think of that, at first she was a little nervous too, upset. What are we going to do about those cars? I said, keep going. They don't know who we are. We don't want to know who they are. She said, we banged their fenders and stuff like that. That's the only thing I worry about is Sid's car. And I said, this is still running, so these guys that got bumps. She didn't hit them hard or anything, she just bumped them along. Anyhow, I bet you every time we went for emergency, she keeps saying, shall I take a driver's license? No. But she learned to drive.
Yeah, she drove all over the place, driving us to the mall all the time.
She was terrible here. She was a human dynamo. I mean, as a young person, she picked it up right away. I knew she would.
Yeah.
She'd come from, practical people. They weren't afraid to take a job on and do something. She'd worked already in a mill. So, but I always thought, every time she'd talk about one of the kids learning to drive, I'd say, not me. I had my exercise with you. You can have them all.
Well, she trained all of us. She would take us to the parking lot of a school and have us drive around.
So McLean High School, she used their parking lot. I said, if you wipe out cars over there, you're going to get my insurance again. But that's my favorite initial encounter with my love. Instead of love, I became a disc jockey, driving cars. But it just makes me laugh a lot when I think of all the stuff about love. All I can remember is watching her wreck my uncle's car. That was love.